Peace and blessings, everyone. So I'm back to give some more of my movie ideas and concepts. As I previously said, I will continue just to give you my ideas and more ideas and more ideas to get out there until I get somebody's attention. Somebody give me some money or help me out. Okay. Hard Bounce. And remember, these titles are just tentative, and they're just titles just to help me relate to the movie concept idea I had. Hard Bounce. I was thinking it's a coming of age story dealing with a father and son, a black father and son. They live in the suburbs, but the father decided that to best help his son be the best basketball player that he can be, because his son loves basketball, he is skilled, and he seeks to make it NBA. What he does is every summer they actually go to New York because he feels that's where he can get the best competition. So he goes to New York every summer to play against the ball players out there, and they come back to the suburbs. So it deals with, like I said, it's coming of age, deal with coming from suburbs, dealing with majority white population, going to New York, going to majority black population, social aspects, and him as a person, the kid as a person dealing with the different the varying elements between the two, and learning how to be himself amongst the two, and dealing with the two different extremes and stuff like that. Thought to be a great story behind that. Roboball. Roboball is a story set in the near future. What has happened is the NFL has evolved into a league where they actually play within these robots. So for you who watch NFL football, such as myself, and you watch the Fox pregame show, they have the robot that they always show. I think his name is Cletus. Yes, Cletus. Now you take the idea of how that looks, and what it is, like I said, it opens up so the players get inside the robot. They play within inside the robot. So the football field is, instead of 100 yards, maybe it's like 300 yards. Everything's bigger and faster. And the idea of the story is there's an aging quarterback. He had just retired right before they implemented this new league. He feels he still has something left. So imagine if you have Brett Favre. Imagine Brett Favre had retired, in the last season. They started this new league. They started this new thing within the NFL where they use these robots. And he's thinking, well, I got something left to come back, and I think I can play within the new setup of this league, and I can still get it done. So that's that futuristic. I think the action, the football action, could be really good because you'd be using some CGI stuff and the robots and bang up stuff. Daddy's Girl. Now this one might actually best be done as a book. I could say it being done as a book, or completely, or done as a book first and then done into a movie. The idea behind this is there is this elite group. I won't call it a group. Yeah. Group of people live in this neighborhood. What it is, men, let's say it's going to be an elite white class of men, sitting here now, and it's not known. What it is, they adopt daughters, they adopt girls. It could be from people within this elite society, they adopt daughters from birth, and they raise them up with the express purpose of, when they become adults, they become their wives, because they believe that, you know, there's no love like love that a daughter has for a father. So they seek to use that love so that when she becomes a grown woman, that love will already be there, and so they have the ideal wife. And so, you know, they bring them as a regular daughter. You know, no pedophilia or anything like that. You know, they don't do anything with them as little girls, but you know, they bring them up as daughters. Then they end up sending them away to a finishing school, if you will. They send them to schools to prepare them to be to learn how to cook, take care of their husband, whatnot. You know, send them when they go 16, 18. They send them off to another school after that, to get the ideal wife, right? And then there's actually a backstory, having a twist within that story, which can make it into a sequel. So, resurrection. What if everybody that is dead, or all the bodies in the graves, came back to life? Now, you're going to say, well, that's just, you know, Day of the Dead. But the twist to it is that they don't come back, you know, as these bloodthirsty animals. They just come back as themselves. No one can die. And the thing is, in their resurrection, they feel all the pain at the end. So if their body is dissolved, say somebody has got half their head shot off. Well, half the head is shot off, but they won't die, and they feel this pain. So imagine going by a graveyard and you hear all this, you hear this banging because these bodies are trying to get up out of the coffin. You hear this banging in the graveyard because they're trying to get out, but you know, they're decomposed and everything. So just think about the fear and everything that'd be caught up in that. Like I said, they're not out here to kill anybody. They're back alive, and they can't die. So no matter how gruesome the death, no matter how the condition of the body, they're alive. They won't die. How much time? 8 minutes. All right, let's do one more. Which one I want to do? Maybe I can squeeze it up. Maybe 2 TV shows. Wanted. Well, to be a movie too. Wanted. What it is, there's this group of friends got together, and they decided that they're going to try to chase down the FBI's top 10 list. Dang, a movie just came out, 1 and 2. I just thought about that same time. Once this came out, Angelina Jolie. Like I said, they got together, decided they're going to make some money, and they're going to do it by chasing down the FBI's top 10 most wanted. And you know, there's some that are worth $1 million, like Bin Laden. I believe you can get like $5 million or something for chasing them down. And this actually could be a TV show where the seasons cover chasing down one guy. So maybe you can get the 10 seasons out of that, chasing down one guy. Just a group of young guys in their early 20s, college guys, and you know, them doing that. Like I said, that could be a TV show or a movie. I thought that could be, you know, pretty fun. And then Stage Moms. This is a reality-based TV show where they show kids competing, trying to be actors and whatnot, but it focuses on the mothers, you know, stage moms, because you get some of these mothers out here trying to get their kids into acting or modeling, and they're pretty wild, pretty crazy. It gets, you know, the cat fights and all the arguments and bickering and backstabbing and things of that nature is in there. So like I said, a reality show. And I'm going to leave it at that. That's 10 minutes. Be back at a later time with more ideas for you. As always, God bless, peace, and love.